Hello guys, so right now I'm going to do the second part in what is basically FVK 101. Basically you should have seen the first video. If you haven't, why not? You're very, very bad. It wasn't done by me, it was done by someone utterly brilliant, but I'm not going to spoil that for you. What I'm going to do is link everything at the end of this video, because that's, I think, right. Anyway, so I'm just going to get straight on with it because it needs to be really, really quick. Basically, the previous video was all about an introduction to who FVK are, and sort of basically explaining why you don't need to go absolutely crazy whenever they tweet something really random, because they do that quite a lot. I'm going to do a quick video on the Timids, and all I'm going to do is basically explain to you who they are and kind of what they're about. So basically, the Timids. Where do you start? Well, the Timids are Drew and Shane, and Shane is also known as Cyrus Barone. Okay, Drew is the bassist in Fearless Vampire Killers, and Shane is the lead guitarist. And the happy coincidence, the reason why they're called the Timids is that they actually genuinely in real life share a birthday. They're exactly the same age and they share a birthday. Now this is a complete coincidence, they're not related or anything like that. But yeah, so that's nice. It's the 21st of October if you're interested. Yeah, so what they like? Well, Shane is kind of the shy one. He's not very talkative, and in fact last time I spoke to him he even apologised for not being too talkative. Bless him, he's quite sweet. But he's a great listener, so if you actually want anyone to just talk to at a show or something like that, he will listen to you for ages. You shouldn't expect necessarily too much back from him, but it's not that he's being rude, he genuinely doesn't know what to say. But give him a hug and go and give him, go and talk to him, maybe take him a nice little present, something sweet, I don't know. Also compliment him on his artwork, he really likes that, he's an artist, all artists like compliments on their work, so, he's good. He's really good, and you'll have seen his artwork. He designs all the covers for all of their singles, their albums, their EPs, everything. He also designs all their merchandise, so if you sat there wearing a Fearless Vampire Killers hoodie or t-shirt or something like that, the design on there, that is complete Barone. That is him. Also, if you're an artist yourself, he really appreciates it when people take along examples of their artwork, so maybe, take along a picture that you've drawn, maybe Fearless Vampire Killers inspired. He really does genuinely love to see them, and he'll be really encouraging. So don't think it's embarrassing or something because he's so good. Just genuinely take something along. It's really, really nice. So what about Drew? What can we say? Well, okay. He's a bit of a sugar junkie, and this might not sound like such a good idea, but he really, really likes Haribo. So take along some Haribo to a show. He will love you forever if you do that, honestly. Also, you may have noticed this from his tweets and stuff like that, and if you follow him on Instagram, he likes to derp. The kid is a derper, I'm afraid. So, yeah, basically, if you're going to have your photo taken with him, my advice would be derp along with Drew. I'm absolutely deadly serious. In fact, have a look at this photo. I'm hoping that I kind of got that in, sort of, yeah, there. That was Brighton, not so long ago, and that attractive face is mine. But yes, it's good fun. Derp along. He loves a good old derp. He's also, I guess you could say, the sort of melody man. He's an amazing musician, and he writes a lot of the music behind the songs for Fearless Vampire Killers as well. And he's also written two of what probably FVK's most significant songs, definitely ones that you'll know. From the album Militia of the Lost, he wrote Bow Ties on Dead Guys, and from their recent, they call it a mini album, but I think of it more as an EP, but better go with mini album, that's what they call it. Exposition, The Fire Ball of Flames, he wrote Death or Disgrace. Both songs that Kia sings, but they're both written by Drew, and you'll definitely know those songs. They're really big in their catalogue now. He's also a bit of a nerd. He loves sci-fi, anything sort of Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. Also things like classic comedy as well. You know, if you're into Spaced or anything a bit outlandish like Garth Marenghi. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. That's a good one to talk to him about. So, you know, anything like that is really, really good. But music is like the big thing for him. And he really loves his bands. You know, recently he's been talking about going and seeing Ash and Smashing Pumpkins when they were playing together. He also likes things like Muse and Weezer seems to be his big one. If you're a Weezer fan, you're well in there, seriously. So really get your music facts sorted, that'd be cool. But for both of them, really, I suppose hugs is the key. Lots and lots of hugs. Drew in particular likes hugs, but yes, hugs are a great idea. But then again, I think hugs are a great idea anyway. But yes, for both of them, hugs. Hug the Timids. And that's pretty much it on their front. So yes, that's my thing. That's the second video. And that's about the Timids. So what you want to be doing is following me and not me because we're going to be posting videos. So my next one's going to be Pilnarm, but that's going to be, I think, tomorrow night. And yes, basically, here's part 1 as well, here, for you to enjoy now. So go and watch this and then watch my one again. Then it'll all make far more sense. And that's it. Goodbye.